Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the High Performance Trader, the YouTube channel that collects reliable data and builds profitable day trading systems based off that data. Today we're going to be breaking down my favorite tool that I use every single day while trading these markets. Drum roll please. It's the EMA Cloud. The EMA Cloud is a game changer. Each and every single day, the EMA Cloud guides me to getting in and out of the market with confidence. Why? Well, I made a YouTube video about this the other day. See, the market is an extremely unstructured environment. Now, it's constantly projecting the fears of other traders, right? Now, let me explain. The the market is constantly just projecting price action. Price going up, price is going down. You got all these different traders trying to make moves to make money, right? It's extremely emotional, and most of these traders are extremely irrational. Now, the market's ran by sharks. These are the banks, the institutions, the Warren Buffetts, the Schwabs, right? All these really highly elite individuals that not only have insane amounts of capital, but influence as well. So every single day we watch these charts and prices going up, they're going down. Now, the market has its own reality and we have our own reality and expectations. And based off our knowledge and our logic, we then put on trades that make sense to us. Now, the issue that most traders run into is that they're usually trading a reality that they've coerced in their mind. It's not real. They think they know what's going to happen based off whatever YouTube video they watched last or whatever it may be. And they tend to predict things. Now, the EMA Cloud is going to help you to stop predicting price. See, once we become irrational and afraid and emotional, that's when we start to predict. And that moment is the moment we lose our edge. So the trade I want to be talking about was on Tesla. The day is 4/10/2025, and this is a recap of the trade that I took right here. Now, if I make this a little bit bigger, you're going to notice Tesla was selling off very strongly, right? We use tools such as open print, right? This is the 930 bell price. Now, we watch this because there's tons of volume that goes into this 930 level. So now, once we get to understanding who's controlling this level by using the EMA Cloud, we then look to put on a position, targeting downside targets. Now, you're going to see I literally got into this trade right here, right? Super late, I don't want to say super late in the day, but, you know, maybe mid-market. And I want to break down to you in this video why. Right? So before we go any further, guys, make sure you click the links below and subscribe to our weekly data reports, right? So now our weekly data reports are extremely beneficial. So if you click that link below, it's going to take you to my website where there's a 5-minute document. I call it a 5-minute document because it takes 5 minutes to read, and it breaks down our edge in detail. And then at the bottom, you could punch your email address and name in, and I will email you the data reports on a weekly basis, right? This is how you become a confident trader. See, until you have the data, you're not going to be able to logically make the correct decisions, right? So click this link below, get affiliated. I will send these to you for free on a weekly basis, right? And for anybody that wants to take it one step further and join the team, you already know what to do. Click the link below. We're running a 50% off special right now for the month of April. Trader Bootcamp, 50% off, promo code HPT 2025, right? So without further ado, let's break into the lesson. It's going to be quick because that's all it needs to be. So as the market opens up, right, once again, remember, the market has its own reality and you have your own reality. Now, the goal is to align these realities. Now, for us to do this, we need to use tools. We lean on the tools. You guys know I have a very specific system I like to trade, and systems is what keeps me grounded to the market's true objective reality. Now, every day when the first print goes off, we call this open print. I label it. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is identify who's controlling it. That's it. Identify and adapt to market conditions. This is my motto. So sellers are in control and they're pushing price down. Now, I can't just enter in. Why? Because we have to be able to put our stop where the stop needs to go. What do I mean by that? Market structure is the way the market communicates to us. So for anybody of you that have seen my videos before, you guys know I live and breathe what I like to call the RBI, GBI entry criteria. Now what this is once you get a green bar to be ignored, you enter the market short, considering all the other factors to the system are present. Now, what does this do for us? It helps us understand A, who's in control, and B, exactly where to put our stop loss. But you'll see here, if I were to enter in the market short at 256.19, my stop would have literally had to go $5 away. That's not appropriate, right? We always need to be able to manage an appropriate stop. So I stayed patient. And I allowed price to come back into that initial green bar, which was ignored. And when it was coming into it, notice what happened. Excuse me. Price rallies right up to that EMA cloud and rejects. That would have been a great entry right there, but I wasn't able to capitalize on it. So I remained patient. We had a beautiful downside target. So now I just needed to get my green bar to be ignored, which is what we got. And that's exactly where I entered the market short, targeting downside targets. Right? So how did we use the EMA cloud to guide us and understand that market's reality? We looked at its color. It's red. This is why I love the EMA cloud. It's simple, right? We need to stop trying to buy the lows. We need to start selling the lows, right? We've all heard that motto, buy the low, sell the high. Absolutely not. Sell the low. If we're retesting low of day, it's because sellers are in control, right? Don't coerce some magical story in your mind. Instead, learn to use tools, systems that you can lean on when you're confused, when you don't know what you're looking at. And there's nothing wrong with that. The market's extremely unstructured. You're not always going to know. Lean on the EMA cloud. So for anybody that wants to use this indicator, the EMA cloud, because Think or Swim does not offer it, I have crafted and tailored the EMA cloud so that you can use it on your device, right? It only works on desktop. I will post in the description below a link so that you can utilize this tool. I love you guys. This tool changed my life. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them in the comments below. Have a phenomenal day and keep pushing yourself. I'll see you in the next lesson.